Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new reading vlog. So this one is a continuation of my last reading vlog, chronicling my month of reading middle grade books with my friend Alyssa. So we're dedicating the month of May to reading a ton of middle grade books in hopes that we are going to fall in love with the age category in a way that we haven't been previously. So if you have not seen last week's vlog, I will link it up above in the cards for you guys to go check out. I absolutely adore it, so I highly recommend watching it. Also, if you stayed till the very end of the video, it's really funny because I was video chatting Alyssa and I couldn't stop laughing and like cracking up, so it's quite hilarious. At least I find it funny. But I'm actually about to hop on another call with Alyssa in about 20 to 30 minutes because we're buddy reading Witchlings by Claire Belair Ortega together, and so it's kind of our plan to read this entire book today and video chat while we do so, and I am so excited about it. I really enjoyed Claire Bell's debut novel Ghost Squad, so I've been highly anticipating this one. I believe it's the first in a series. I don't know how long the series is supposed to be, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, so I'm really excited to get into it. So I'm going to try to update you guys throughout the day on my reading of this, but I am literally so beyond excited to read this book.
I don't want to be a toad with a mustache.
Edgar Allan Toad. Oh my goodness. What page are you on?
2.
Me too, okay. 7 has an oversized purple hoodie, and for merch for Witchlings, they got a purple hoodie and put Witchlings on it. Cute.
Oh, gorgeous.
I already love 7.
Mm-hmm.
Bruised Apple Bookshop. Cute.
It sounds majestic.
We're gonna love this book, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm already like so invested.
I know, it's just so cute.
Like it just has like good vibes, you know?
The best
Just
vibes.
radiating goodness.
Mm-hmm. Why do library books have to be so loud?
I don't know, because it's all crinkly and annoying. I wish you could take the dust jacket off. I don't like reading with the dust jacket on.
Right?
Oh! It looks so pretty underneath.
Right?
Like,
And it's
wow.
got like the engraving of like Witchlings on the front cover.
I
Stunning.
need a copy of this.
Ghost Squad is really pretty underneath too. Got chills.
Oh.
Now, is that because I'm cold or because of the book? I don't quite know.
Up for interpretation. I think we would be in the goose house. Because we're clever and chaotic. And mostly good.
Oh, is that what they described it as?
Yeah.
We're in the goose house. Wait, there was a test, I think, to see what house you were in.
Oh.
Wait, let me see if I can find it.
My money is on it. We're both in goose house. Goose house besties. Because we're silly gooses.
Witchlings Coven Quiz. I will send you the link.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
They had a budget.
They really did. Whoa, it looks so cool.
Right. Oh my god. Which Witchlings Coven house would you be placed into? It's the night of the Black Moon ceremony, and you're being placed into your very own coven. Grab your ceremonial robe and your amulet and get in some last-minute studying. It's time to get sorted, or be turned into a toad. Forever. Good luck. Okay, we have the Goose House, the Frog House, the House of Stars, the Moth House, and House Hyacinth. Start. I hate when like options don't perfectly like match you, because then you just gotta pick the best of. What would you do if you had to catch a bad guy? Run away. None of the options are run away. Bravely, no, I'm not brave. Not you agreeing with me. Rude. Maybe I'd strategically plan to catch it with my closest friends. What does your aura look like?
Oh, I just got that one. What does my aura look like?
I don't know. I
feel like mine would be blue.
I want to go with
Or
purple. Just because I like purple.
Yeah, you have purple vibes.
Thanks. How would your friends describe you? I'm gonna let you answer this for me. A reliable friend, but very strong-willed. Someone you can trust with anything. Sensitive. Excuse you. It's very rude. Someone who works really hard and never gives up. I already know what you're gonna do. Very charming. You know what? I'm all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Very charming and always cracking some jokes. Confident and easygoing.
The working hard one. I'm never giving up. That is you.
That's what I thought.
I put the one with sensitive because I cry all the time. I have 2 more questions left.
I got my answer. I won't tell you till you get yours.
Okay. Oh, I got mine too. What did you get?
What'd you get?
What did you get?
What'd you get?
I got Moth House.
No, I got Goose House.
No! I wanted Goose House so bad. How am I mysterious or morbid?
You're neither of those things. How did you answer the questions?
I don't know. Do I need to retake?
Maybe.
My strengths are patient, trustworthy, and sensitive.
I feel like those are true.
Mockhouse members most often go on to become authors, musicians, undertakers, university professors, or ghosts, whatever that word is. Cemetery maintenance is also a favorite career path. Not that.
Why doesn't... Oh, wait. Goose House members often go into the arts, sales, or become broom flight instructors.
Ooh.
But I'm clever, chaotic, and mostly good. Oh, I love that.
I don't know. I feel like Mockhouse is fitting, but at the same time, I'm not mysterious or morbid. But I am a dependable friend.
You are.
I feel like.
Okay, I'm going back to reading. Diving back in.
Well, I knew you were going to be in the Goose House. I'm just sad we didn't go together.
I know. We're like 7 and her friend.
I know. 7 and 12.
Split up so soon.
Oh, Thorn is so sweet.
Right?
Oh, I love her.
What page are you on?
I'm only on page 20.
Oh. Tell me when you get to page 22 and read something about Beefy near the top. It caught me off guard.
I read it.
Okay, so it is the following night. I was far too tired to even think about updating this vlog last night. It was a wild night, let me just say that. Well, wild to my standards, which is like not wild at all, but just like wild in the sense of like we were not anticipating the state that we were in last night. Me and Alyssa did manage to finish Witchlings by Claribel A. Ortega last night. So we read the entire thing together on video chat and read it in its entirety yesterday, and it was a beautiful experience to read it together because we were like within pages of each other the entire time. Like I don't think we were ever more than 10 pages apart because we did not read when we were not chatting, and like we were basically reading it at the exact same time. Now, do I think that reading this book entirely in one day was the best decision for us? No, I do not. I think that our experience reading this would have been 10 times better if we had spread it out maybe over 2 days or 3 days, because this just felt like a lot of information at once, and by the end of it we felt delirious. Like we were so tired and so just like, I don't even know, like we were laughing over nothing. I felt like a zombie. Like reading this book in one day completely wiped me out, and I don't know why, because I have read much longer, much more complicated books before in a single sitting or like within one day. So I don't know why this one made us so tired and like I don't know. I did enjoy it though. I really liked the characters, especially the 3 witchlings. They were very charming. I was very invested in them as a trio. And I did like this world of Ravenskill. I thought it was very interesting. And I would consider rereading it, and I think it's a series. I'm actually not positive anymore, but if it is a series, I would consider reading the next one. I think it's just a case of the actual experience I had reading it and the actual circumstances of me consuming this book kind of worked against it. And that is no fault of the book or Clarabelle. That is completely on me and Alyssa for deciding to read it in one sitting. That was no one's fault but our own. So I'm thinking we probably just chose a bad day to read this book and then made a mistake in deciding to read it in one sitting together. Yeah, I did really enjoy this one though. We did not go about it in the right way, I think, for us. I don't think that we should have read it in a sitting. So it's currently Saturday and it's actually like 7 something, I think. And I haven't done any reading because we went out to a record store and we were there for quite a while and we visited my grandma. But I'm about to sit down and read, and then I remembered that I should update the vlog. But basically this weekend, I'm gonna try to binge read a series. I'm not gonna force it though, but I'm gonna try. If I have to finish it on Monday, that's totally fine because I wasn't anticipating on starting reading so late today. So I might just end up being too tired to like binge read a lot. And I really don't want to hinder my experience of reading these books by forcing myself to read them in a really short span of time. I think I learned my lesson with Witchlings, but that series is the Suddenly Supernatural series. This was one of my favorite series as a child. I read this, I believe, in grade 5, and it was my obsession. It was my favorite. It's about a young girl who can see ghosts and she kind of has to help them move on. It's kind of like a ghost whisper situation, but like for middle grade. And I remember really loving them. There are 4 books. These are the other ones. They have really big font on the inside. This probably has like a third or like half of what a normal book page would have, which is why I think that I could potentially read them all within a single weekend. So I think it's my goal to read this one today and maybe also the second one, this one. But like I said, I'm not going to force it because I was not planning on starting my reading so late tonight. But regardless, I want to read these 4 books this upcoming week, but hopefully this weekend and maybe also continuing on to Monday. Then my like highest priority after that is a song called Home by Sarah Zarr. This is my final library book that I have to read and they are due next week, so I need to finish this one, and I'd rather do it now than like try to do it before like the middle to end of next week. So I really want to get to this one, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. It seems like a really great story, so I'm hoping to get to this one at some point in this upcoming week. And then I'm also wanting to read A Show for Two by Tashi Bouillon if I can. I don't have my hands on it yet. I tried buying it on Wednesday, but I thought Indigo closed at 9, but they closed at 8, so me and my friend got there like 2 minutes too late to get the book, and I was really upset about it. So I will probably not be going until Wednesday if I had to guess. So we're gonna try to read A Show for Two. We'll see how that goes, you know? But I'm very excited about that one, and we'll be reading it like the second I get my hands on it. But the other option that I might try to read this week, not set in stone, not holding myself to it, but it's just something that I thought I would mention because I did not talk about this in my TBR video. But The Spiderwick Chronicles by Tony Ditzer. Wow, I think I've been saying his name wrong my entire life. Yeah, I thought his name was like Disraeli or something, but his name is Ditterlizzi. Wow, I totally just like misunderstood what his name was this entire time. Hate that for me. But it's by him and Holly Black. And this was a series that like I never like loved as a kid, but I remember really enjoying it. This is like the only actual book that I own from it. The other ones are like in like parts that we got in like cereal boxes, and I actually don't know where those are. I might have packed them away like a long time ago, but I had this one still sitting out. And last week I read Pippi Longstocking, and I was supposed to be reading that to fulfill a bingo board spot in a bingo board that me and Alyssa created for this challenge for us for read and watch a book to movie adaptation. But because I didn't really like my reread of Pippi, I don't necessarily want to watch the movie. I will if I have to, but I don't necessarily want to. My only other option I think that I have is Wonder, which it's my favorite book and my favorite movie. Don't know if I'm feeling it right now. So I have been curious to reread this book because like I kind of know what it's about, but I also like don't fully remember. So I think it'd be kind of interesting to reread the book and watch the movie because I also have not watched the movie since I was a kid. And I don't necessarily love Holly Black's books, they just aren't for me. But like I'm kind of intrigued to reread this and see if I like it. So I think I'm gonna try to read this. It might be this week, it might be next week. Regardless, I'm hoping for it to be in this vlog at some point. I think those are all the plans that I have this week. If I end up getting through all of them and I have time for more books, I'll talk about that time when it comes, if it comes. But for right now, I'm gonna sit down and start Suddenly Supernatural School Spirit. Okay, so I have not updated this vlog in a hot minute. It's currently June 1st. I was going through a bad mental health spout. I just did not want to vlog, and I also kind of fell off the reading train a little bit. I have not been reading as consistently as I was. For like the first good like 2.5 weeks of the month, I was like reading every single day, and then I just, you know, didn't read one day because I got my period, and then I just continued not reading. So here we are. I've read quite a bit though, I think, since last updating you. I don't even know officially what my last update was. But before we get into the reading updates, I do just want to haul a couple of exciting books. I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm sure I'll do a book haul at some point, but I have received 3 ARCs from some publishers. So I have 2 from HCC Frenzy that they sent me. So I have the Summer of Bitter and Sweet by Jen Ferguson. This actually already came out on the 10th of May, so you guys can go get yourself a copy of this now, but I'm super excited about this one. And then I also got an adult romance, The Romance Recipe by Ruby Barrett. Super excited about this one. All I know is that there is like a restaurant and like something about reality star show people. I'm very excited. It seems very good. I think I'm gonna read this one like very soon. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to this one, but hopefully in the summertime because it has summer in the title, so that seems appropriate to me. So thank you so much to HCC Frenzy for sending me these ones. And then I also today just received a copy of Blood Like Fate by Liz L. Sambury. This is the sequel to Blood Like Magic, which came out last year. I also have the ARC for that one right here, so I was super excited to receive an ARC of the sequel as well because now like they'll match and be all cute together. I really enjoyed Blood Like Magic, so I'm super excited about this one, and I hope to read it soon because it comes out in August. I thought it came out in July, so you know what, I do have some time before getting to this one. Maybe I'll pick this one up in July. I'm so excited about it. Like I said, I really did enjoy Blood Like Magic, and I've been anticipating this sequel quite heavily, so I'm super excited about all of these books. This one was from Simon & Schuster, so thank you so much to them for sending this to me, and I'm super excited to get to all of these books. I don't know why I'm holding them like this, but it's what it is. Okay, so now we can get into the books that I've read since talking to you. So I think I left off where I was going to read Suddenly Supernatural. I genuinely have no idea. But Suddenly Supernatural School Spirit by Elizabeth Cody Kimmel. I read this and I enjoyed it. You know, it's nothing special, but it was a childhood favorite of mine. And you know what? It still holds up for me. Like, it's fun. It has ghosts in it. I do love me some ghosts. This was super fun. And then I continued and read the sequel, Suddenly Supernatural Scaredy Cat. And this one was oh so good. I don't know which one I liked better. This one was like a bit more spooky, but I think I pretty much like them the same. But I finished these. Unfortunately, I did not get to the last 2 books in this series, and I don't know when I'm going to like finish it. I'm not necessarily in like a rush to do so, but hopefully at some point this summer I can just pick them up. Maybe when I need a quick read or something, I can pick one of them up. But for right now, I'm gonna put a hold on them and get back to reading some like YA books and stuff and some adult. I also listened to an audiobook when I was doing my bullet journal spreads. I was gonna listen to more, but then I ended up like just not being in the mood for audiobooks. I watched movies instead. But I did listen to Starfish. I can't remember who the author is, but it's this book. I was really excited about this one because it gave me like dumpling vibes, but like for middle grade, in terms of just like the body positivity and just like the conversations around weight, and I was super excited about it. I've been like wanting to read it for months. It was a very short audiobook. I don't know how many pages it is, but it was like 3.5 hours, I think. Like, it was a very short audiobook, and I did enjoy it to an extent. I did like all the conversations around weight and like kind of everything that the character was going through. I enjoyed reading about, and I kind of like the message behind the book essentially. But the actual book itself, I felt like didn't have much of a plot because it was such a short book. I feel like it was just solely focused on the weight and body image and like that whole message, and it was like a message heavy book and not so much like a plot heavy book or like a character necessarily heavy book. Like, I just felt like nothing happened, you know? Like, I read it like a week or so ago and I genuinely don't remember really anything from it. I'm glad I listened to it, but it's just not like a standout book to me. So we went to the States 2 weekends ago, and I decided to bring City of Fallen Angels with me. I don't have the dust jacket on because I'm still reading it, but because I'm kind of doing a read along of the Mortal Instruments with Lisa and a couple of other people. They're doing like all the Shadowhunter books. I'm just following along when they do the Mortal Instruments because that's the only series I want to reread right now. I managed to get up to page 359 in the month of May. I'm gonna finish it today and just count it towards May because I make the rules here for my reading, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm enjoying this one. It's not my favorite in the series. I would argue that it's probably one of my least favorites. I feel like just nothing happens. Like, it's definitely like a bridge book between City of Glass and City of Lost Souls, where it's just like needing to set up a bunch of things. So it kind of suffers a little bit from like middle book syndrome, where like nothing happens. But I obviously love the characters, so I love seeing the things going on with them. I love Simon. I feel like this book does like focus heavily on Simon, and he's one of my favorites. I don't necessarily love the things that he does in this book and like the decisions that he makes. It's not my favorite, but I still adore him. I love Clary, I love Jace, although Jace is also a bit of a butt in this book. And yeah, I'm enjoying it, but like I said, it's not my favorite. But I'm gonna finish this one today, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, that's kind of all that I've been reading. So I did fail my TBR a little bit. Like, I didn't get to Witchwood by Tahara Mafi, and I didn't get to the Land of Stories, which I'm actually really sad about. But because of this month and reading a lot of middle grade, I do want to read more, and I'm like, you know, kind of more motivated, I suppose, to read middle grade. So I'm definitely going to try to read them at some point this year, especially Witchwood, since it's on my 2022 TBR. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed following along my kind of middle grade May, I guess, read along that I did with Alyssa. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you guys have been reading recently, because I'd really love to know. Subscribe if you've not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!